and welcome to another stream. Hello everybody, hello Dui An, hello Nam Ang, hello Ming Fung. Hello everybody, welcome to another live stream. Today we will be learning about music and sound. We have a very interesting lesson lined up for you guys, so let's take a few minutes to wait for everyone to arrive. How are you guys doing today? It's another cold day in Hanoi. Whew, I am really cold, but I'm doing well. I spent the day relaxing at home, and I was with my girlfriend and we did some shopping. It was great. How are you guys though? What have you done this Sunday? Who is here? Hello Nguyen Tao. Hello Nguyen. Wow, lots of Nguyen's in today. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Yeah, like I said guys, we have a really fun lesson today. We're going to learn all about music and sound, and where music comes from, and if there is a difference between music and sound. We're going to find out all about it. Nam Ang says, hello teacher, I'm a new student. My real name is Viet Ang. Welcome to the stream, Viet Ang. How old are you, Viet Ang? Oh, great. Let's see. Liu Tui says, hi teacher, I love music. I love music too. What kind of music do you like to listen to? Tell me what music you like to listen to, guys. I like to listen to a little bit of everything. I like to listen to some rap, some country music. I like to listen to chart music, pop music, metal sometimes. Oh. Gosh, it's so cold today, right? Hung Kyo says, hello teacher. Hello everyone and welcome. I can see that there are 17 people here, so we'll give it another couple of minutes and wait for everyone to arrive, and then we will begin the lesson. Thi Kui says she likes rap music. Awesome, I like rap music too. Nam Ang says, I'm 7th grade. I am 13 years old. Wow. Nice one. I remember when I was in 7th grade. That's a nice age to be. Hello teacher. Hello Trang Phuong. Geometry dash music. Wow, I've never heard of that, Ding Ha. What is that? Geometry dash music. I will have to look that up. Me too, I like all kinds of music. They are all beautiful. Yeah, there's lots of great music, isn't there? Teacher looks very handsome. Thank you, Noctring. That's very kind. How are you guys today? Are you as cold as I am? Because I am so cold in this room. Maybe I will have to put my jacket on a little bit later. Hello. Oh, wow. A big hi from Doang Hung. And Fung Thak says, hello teacher. Hello Fung. Nice to see you here. Welcome back to the stream. Like I said guys, we have a really fun lesson today. We're going to learn all about music and sound. We're going to talk about where does music come from, what kinds of music do you like, how a sound is made. We've got lots to talk about. So it is 7:30, so should we start the lesson or should we wait? Should we wait a couple more minutes? I think we can wait a couple more minutes. How are you guys? Please let me know in the comments box. I want you to tell me how was your day today. What did you do today? Did you go swimming? What did you eat? Tell me what happened today. I want to know. Guys, I think I am going to put my jacket on. I hope you don't mind. Let's see if I can do it like this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh. You don't mind if I teach like this, do you guys? I hope not. D3 says, teacher, are we going to listen to songs today? I don't think we have any plans to listen to any songs. But maybe if we have some time at the end, we can have a look at some songs and we can talk about it a little bit. But I don't have any plans to, not yet. Do you like rock music? Yeah, I do like rock music. Rock is spelled R-O-C-K, but I do like rock music. I like Queen. Do you know the band Queen? That's my favourite rock music band. I like the song Centuries. Oh, I think I've heard of that, Dong Hung. Who's the band that sings that song, Centuries? Wow, okay, so... Okay, guys, I think that we should start the lesson, okay? So, let's have a look. Music and sounds. We have got a lot to get through today, so let's have a look. Okay, so today we are going to talk about 5 different things. Number 1, how sound moves, okay? How it moves through the air. Number 2, low sounds and high sounds. We're going to talk about what is a low sound and what is a high sound, and how do we make those sounds. We're going to talk about your voice, okay? So, how does your voice sound, and how can we make your voice change its sound, okay? We're going to learn all about what goes on inside of your voice, inside your throat, that helps to make those sounds. Number 4, we're going to talk about musical instruments. We're going to talk about guitars and violins and how those instruments make a certain sound. And then number 5, we're going to talk about sound and noise and what is the difference between a sound and a noise. So we've got a lot to get through today, but it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. At least I hope so, anyway. Okay. Duong Hung says Centuries is by Fall Out Boy. Ah, yeah, I thought I recognized it. Fall Out Boy. Am I speaking too fast, too slow? Is the audio too loud or too quiet? Please do let me know. Okay, so let's get on with our first title, okay? How sound moves. Let's have a look, shall we? So, guys, how does sound move? When you speak, sing, or shout, the sound of your voice moves through the air. The sound goes to other people and they hear it. Sound moves very fast, at about 350 meters per second. The sound of a bus moves faster than the bus. So, here we have your Vietnamese translations for shout. Shout is when you go, ah, when you make a very loud noise, okay? So, maybe if you have not done the dishes, your mum will shout at you, okay? People shout when they are emotional, usually when they are angry. Quay Trang says, where are you from, teacher? I am from Sheffield, which is a city in England. Yeah. If you have any questions for me, guys, do please feel free to pop them in the comment box, and I will try to get through all of them. Okay? Alright, so guys, I'll go through that one more time. So when you speak, when you talk, when you sing or shout, the sound of your voice moves through the air. Okay, so this is your voice here. So you are listening to the sound of my voice. Okay, the sound goes to other people and they hear it. Sound moves very fast, about 350 meters per second. Wow, that's very fast. 350 meters per second. That means that the sound of a bus, the sound of the engine, travels faster than the actual bus itself. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Nam Ang says, the sound is as fast as 30,000 to 1 second. Loud by pattern, vibrating in the neck. Wow, that's a great fact. Awesome job. So yeah, guys, sound travels much faster than most things, okay? 350 meters a second is very fast. Okay. All right, let's move on. So just have a quick look down here. So this is shout. This is your Vietnamese translation for shout. This is a sound. Everything has a sound, okay? So I just clapped. It made a sound, okay? That's a sound. Everything has a sound, okay? And voice, you are listening to my voice right now. Everybody has their own voice, just like everybody has their own hand or hands. Everybody has their own voice, and everybody sounds a little bit different, don't they? So we will talk about that later on in the stream. But yeah. And shouting is very noisy, says Namang. Yeah, shouting is very noisy. Do you guys ever get shouted at? I used to get shouted at a lot. But not anymore, because now I'm an adult. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's move on, guys. So let's talk about how sound moves, okay? How does sound move through the air? Question. The air is made of billions of molecules, okay? That's molecules. The molecules are very small, so you can't see them. Your voice pushes the molecules. The molecules move like waves in the ocean. Wow. Okay. Hang Nguyen says, oh, what are you saying? Oh, at? Swante, hello teacher, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you today, Swan? Nice to see you here. Tran Phuong has sent a picture of a dog with glasses. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to read that paragraph one more time for you guys. So how does sound move through the air? So when you talk, how does it move through the air? The air is made of billions of molecules, okay? Can you see all of these tiny white dots here? They are molecules, okay? The air is made of billions of molecules. The molecules are very small, so you can't see them. Your voice pushes the molecules like waves in the ocean. So when you speak, when you talk, your voice pushes these molecules away from you and pushes them all around you so that everybody can hear what you are saying. Okay? Okay. Oh, is it lagging? Oh, I do not understand. Okay, I'll talk about it one more time. So sound moves through the air. Okay, sound. When you are, can you listen? If you are listening to me, I am making sound. I am talking, and you can hear me because because the microphone is picking up my my sound. But if you were here in the room with me, you would be able to hear me because my voice is pushing these molecules that are everywhere. It's pushing the molecules through the air, and then your ears are very sensitive to these molecule vibrations. So yeah, it's okay. We can talk about it in a bit more detail later. But yeah, it pushes these molecules like a wave. So imagine how the ocean has waves. We do the same thing with the sound. Trang Phuong says, when we talk, we push the molecules and make a wave sound. Wow. That's right. Okay, let's move on. So guys, the movements of the molecules are called sound waves. So can you see here? Look, these are called sound waves. Sound waves. The sound waves from loud sounds go very far. The sound waves from quiet sounds don't go very far at all, okay? So all sounds have waves. Loud sounds have waves that go very far. So think if you hear an explosion, you will be able to hear that explosion from a very long way away, okay? That is because the explosion makes very big sound waves, okay? Very loud sounds create very big sound waves. Whereas something very small, like a pen dropping on the table, you would not be able to hear that if you were sitting next door to me. That's because the pen dropping on the table makes a very quiet noise, okay? Okay, so I'm going to read it one more time, just so that you can listen to the phonics, guys. The movements, okay, the movements of the molecules are called sound waves. The sound waves from loud sounds go far. The sound waves from quiet sounds don't go far. Okay? Do you understand, guys? Yeah. So look, here we have your Vietnamese translation for movement and also for sound wave. So look, can you see this boy talking here? He's not talking actually, is he? He's shouting. So when he shouts, his voice is pushing all of these molecules and they are making sound waves. And he's pushing the sound waves through the air. Wow, we've got some statistics here. The voice whispers at 20. dB stands for decibels, yep. Normal talking is 40 decibels. Loud music, 60 decibels, yep. That's right, good job. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So a quick question for you guys. Which sound goes farther? A shout or a whisper? What I would like you to do, guys, is write your comment in the comment box and post it, and I will see who can get the answer right. Please try to write in full sentences, okay? So which sound goes farther? A shout or a whisper? So your sentence structure is a shout goes farther or a whisper goes farther, okay? Which one goes further? Hamvui says, do you know how to play music? I can play the guitar. I can play the guitar and that's it. How about you guys? Can you guys play any instruments? We have a few slides on instruments later in the presentation. Dio Twee says, a shout goes farther than a whisper. Yeah, that's right. A shout does go farther than a whisper. Why is that, guys? Can you tell me why that is? Doang Huang says the same. A shout goes further than a whisper. Good job. Alright, good job. Well done, guys. So, okay, you still don't understand, Nguyen. Okay, let me try one more time. Let me think. So, okay. So in the air around us, everything around us is made of molecules. Okay, very, very, very tiny molecules. Billions and billions and billions. I sound like Donald Trump. Billions of molecules are around us all the time. Okay. Now, when we talk or when we make a sound or when we hear a sound, that is because sound waves are being created, okay? So, for example, if I drop my phone on the table and you hear a bang, that is because the sound has made some sound waves. And those sound waves here, they travel through the air, okay? The molecules move through the air and they make sound waves, and then someone who is listening, they hear those sound waves. I hope that explains it for you. Because a shout pushes the molecules farther. Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Great answer there. Well done, guys. Yeah, so a shout travels further than a molecule, guys. Alright, so what I would like you to do, please, is match the words with the pictures here. So look, number one, those are waves, right? But we have sound waves, right? So look, we've got shout, molecule, push, sound waves, and voice. Ding Ha says, break your phone. Right, I will try not to do that. So guys, what I would like you to do, please, is match the word with the picture and then write your answers in the comments box, please. That would be great. Okay, Dio Twee says, number 2, shout. Yeah, I think you're right there. He is shouting, isn't he? He's shouting. That means that the sound waves will travel farther. And your phone is broken then. I think it's okay, but thank you for your concern. So yeah, let's try to do this task nice and quickly, guys. That would be great. Number 3, voice. So yeah, number 2 is shout. Well done. Dio Twee says number 3, voice. Let's see. It is voice. Fantastic. Well done. How about number 4, guys? What is that? What is the answer? Who knows the answer to number 4? Push. Let's have a look. Yeah. They are pushing the car, aren't they? The same way that our voice can push the sound waves. How about number 5, guys? What is number 5? Say, talk, and speak. They are all essentially the same thing, Namtrang. It's just grammatical differences. Number 5. What is number 5, guys? Sorry, number 5 is molecule, Dio Twee says. Let's have a look. It is molecule. Wow, great job today, Twee. You're getting all the answers correct. Well done. And how about number 6? What is the answer? So these are all molecules here, guys. Can you see? Billions of molecules. They are what make the answer to number 6. What is the answer to number 6, guys? Let's have a look. Viet. Number 6 says sound waves. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. They are sound waves because they look a little bit like sound waves. They look like waves, right? So the sound waves are made of molecules. So well done, guys, if you got all of those answers correct. Very good. Let's move on. What I would like you to do now, guys, is complete the sentence, okay? So please, as fast as you can, pay attention to your spelling and try to complete the sentences below, okay? So, the number 1 sentence example says, when you shout, the sound of your voice moves through the air. So what I would like you to do, please, is read the sentences below and please fill in the gap with the appropriate word. Yeah, lots of you guys are getting the previous questions right. Well done. Number 2, other people can hear the sound of your what? Viet says voice. Let's see. Yeah, fantastic. Great work. Other people can hear the sound of your voice. When you speak, people can hear the sound of your voice. Yeah. How about number 3? There are billions of what in the air? There are billions of what in the air, guys? Who knows? Who knows the answer to that? Hamvui and Zhuang Ang says there are billions of molecules in the air. I think you might be right. Let's see. Yeah, and Viet says the same. Great job, guys. Well done. There are billions of molecules in the air. Molecules are everywhere, but they are so small that you cannot see them with the naked eye. Okay. How about number 4, guys? Molecules, blank, like waves in the ocean. Nam Ang says, good American English plus Vietnamese equals teacher. But I'm not speaking American English. I'm speaking British English because I am from England. Okay, number 4, move. Yeah, lots of you guys are saying move. Let's see. Molecules move. Well done if you got the answer to that right. Molecules move like waves in the air. Not in the air, like waves in the ocean, don't they? Molecules move like waves in the ocean, guys. All right, and how about number 5, sound? What does sound do? Sound, blank, are movements of molecules. What do we think? Yeah, number 5, lots of you guys are saying waves. Let's have a look. Yeah, great job. So, sound waves are movements of molecules. So a sound wave is lots of molecules that your voice pushes through the air. And number 6, what is the answer to number 6? There's only one left, so I think the answer is fast. What do you guys think? Yeah, the answer is fast. Sound moves very fast. How fast does it move? 350 meters per second. All right. Teacher is speaking the Queen's language. That's right. I love British English, by the way. Good job. Better than American English, right? All right, let's move on, guys. Let's talk about high sounds and low sounds. So, who knows what a high sound is and what a low sound is? If you think you know, please do try to write a comment in the comments box below. A nice quick comment. If you can tell me what is the difference between a high sound and a low sound. Let's see. I'll wait for you guys to write some comments and I will start presenting, okay? So, low sounds and high sounds. Some sounds are low and some sounds are high. We can hear low sounds and high sounds everywhere. A plane makes a low sound, but when birds sing, they make a high sound. I'm going to try and move out of the way of the bird here. So when birds sing, guys, they make a high sound, but airplanes make a low sound. So, do you know other low sounds and high sounds? Do you know the difference between a low sound and a high sound? Nam Ang says, the pitch of the sound... Did you find this on Google, Nam Ang? The pitch of the sound is the bass or treble, depending on the frequency and oscillation. The larger oscillation frequency, the treble, and vice versa. The loudness of the sound is the loudness... Oh, I've lost your comment. The loudness of the sound is the loud small volume, depending on the amplitude of the oscillation. Wow, that's a very long sentence, guys. A long paragraph, rather. The larger the amplitude of the oscillation, the louder the sound, and vice versa. Great job. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so guys, what you need to learn about here, what you need to know is a low sound is something something low, okay, like a plane traveling through the air. It makes a very low sound. Whereas a high sound, something like a bird singing, is a very high sound. It's a high-pitched sound, okay. For example, if you break a window and it shatters, it goes tsh. If you try to think of the sound that a window makes when it breaks, that is a high sound, okay? Whereas maybe if you kick a football, the sound of you kicking the football, that is a very low sound, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry if the stream is lagging, guys. There's not much I can do about that. I think yeah. I think it will pick up every now and then, so I apologise if there's a little lag on the screen. Hi, Ian says, hi, a scream or a car horn. Yeah, fantastic. Great examples. Okay, low sound or high sound, depending on amplitude of the isolation. Great job. So, do you guys know any more low or high sounds? If you do, please put them in the comments. If you can give me an example of a low sound or an example of a high sound. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's move on. Low sound and high sound. Let's find out some more. Look, we have an instrument here, don't we? Look, we have a guitar. We've got some thin strings at the bottom, and we have some thick strings at the top. Guys, think about the strings of a guitar. The thin strings make a high sound. These strings down here, they make a high sound. And the thick strings make a low sound, right? And Adele has a low voice. I think Adele has a good range with her voice, right? She can sing quite low and quite high too, because she is a great singer. Great singers have a great range. They can sing very low sounds and very high sounds. I'm not a great singer, by the way, guys. Okay, so when Ariana Grande sings, she makes high sounds. Yes, she does make very high sounds. She does indeed. And there's an artist called Mariah Carey. Maybe you guys know Mariah Carey. And she is famous for making a very high, a high sound with her singing voice. I'm not sick, guys. I'm just a little cold. But I'm not too sick. Yes, I love Adele. Yeah, Adele is great. She's a great singer. She's from England too. You should listen if you are interested in Adele. Her accent is very different from the way that she sings. So you can look up Adele singing and then look at another video of her talking, and it's funny to look at the difference. Okay, so guys, thin strings at the bottom of the guitar. They make high-pitched sounds, okay? They make high sounds. If you guys play the guitar, you will know that the bottom strings, they make a high sound. And the top strings, top E, that makes a low sound. Yeah. Oh, let's just go back. And we have we have your Vietnamese translation here for string. So we have, these are guitar strings, and we have thin and I think that should be thick, shouldn't it? Thin and thick, not think. Shall I make a little edit? Why not? There we go. That's better, I think. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Alright, so yeah, we have thick strings at the top of the guitar, thin strings at the bottom. The thicker strings make low sounds and the thinner strings make high sounds. The thin guitar strings vibrate fast. That's vibrate. You can't see them move. Okay, so let's go through it sentence by sentence. Okay, so the thin guitar strings vibrate fast. Vibrate means they move like this. They move very fast. Okay, the thin guitar strings vibrate fast. Okay, can you see here? Look, they are vibrating. They are vibrating very fast. You can't see them move. So if any of you guys have a guitar, you will know that if you pluck a thin string, you cannot see it vibrate. Okay, that is because it vibrates very fast. Whereas the thick strings vibrate slowly. Okay, the thick strings here at the top of the guitar, they vibrate slowly. Okay, these different types of vibration are called frequencies. Okay, so they are called frequencies. So the vibration, the different vibrations are called frequencies. Okay. All right. Okay. Guys, a lot of you guys are concerned if I am sick. I'm not sick, but thank you for your concern. I don't need to see a doctor yet. I don't have the guitar, but have a ukulele. That's great. I actually, before I played the guitar, I played the ukulele. Yeah, and I think it's the same on the ukulele, right? Some of the strings are thinner than other strings. That is how they make a different sound. Fun fact, Tim Storms has the lowest voice. If you're talking about someone's name, you say he has, not have. Tim Storms has the lowest voice, really. Does he have a very low voice like this? Okay, these different types of vibration are called frequencies. The thin strings have a high frequency. The thick strings have a low frequency. Okay, and here we have your Vietnamese translations for vibrate. So vibrate, guys, remember it means move like this. Vibration is the same thing, it's just a noun form of the word. And the frequency is the type of vibration. At the end of the hour, do we have a game? We have some quizzes at the end. Yeah, not really a. Maybe if we have time, we can jump on Quizzy. But probably not this week. Maybe next week. But let's see. Okay, I'm going to read this one last time for you guys. So let's just have a look at the pictures. Okay, so look, these thin strings at the bottom of the guitar. You cannot see them vibrate, okay? That means they have a very high frequency, okay? Whereas the thick strings at the top of the guitar, they have a low frequency. That means that you can see them vibrate. Yes, I can play the guitar, Han Yuan. Can you? Okay, so for example, guys, a baby's cry makes a high sound and it has a high frequency. So usually, guys, the higher the sound, like a bird cheeping or a piece of glass shattering, that means usually that it has a high frequency. Whereas a truck makes a low sound and it has a low frequency. Okay? So if you listen to a truck go zoom, that is not a high sound, right? That is a low sound. That means it has a low frequency. Okay. A baby's cry is made of lots of thin sound waves. The sound waves from a truck are thicker. Okay. We have the translation again for frequency. All right. So a baby, if you hear a baby crying, if it is making so much noise and it is hurting your ears, that means that it has a high frequency, okay? Whereas low frequency sounds, they do not hurt your ears, usually. All right, okay. So what I would like you to do, guys, is please write true or false next to the statement. Hello, Dui Trang, welcome. A guitar has thin strings and thick strings. Is it true or is it false? Number 2. Baby crying has high frequency. Yeah, it does. Zhuang. Good job. Kang Lei, welcome. He says designing. A guitar has thin strings and thick strings. Is it true or is it false? Sentence number 2, guys. Does a guitar have thin strings and thick strings? What do you think? I think we spoke about the guitar a lot, right? Oh, Han Yuan says false. Dui Tui says true. A guitar has thin strings and thick strings. I think the answer is true, guys. The answer is true. Remember that the strings on the top of the guitar, the strings that are closest to your face, they are thick strings. They are strings with low frequencies, okay? Whereas the strings at the bottom of the guitar, the thin strings, they have high frequency sounds, okay? How about sentence number 3? A guitar can make high sounds and low sounds. Is that true or false? A guitar can make high sounds and low sounds. Han Yuan says number 3, false. It's Dio Tui says, sorry, I made a mistake, number 1. That's okay, no problem. My real name is Saul. Yeah, my name is Saul. Ding Ha. Number 3, true. Number 3, true, Nam Ang says. Let's have a look. A guitar can make high sounds and low sounds. That is also true, guys. It can make a high sound with the thin string at the bottom of the guitar, and it can make a low sound with the thick string at the top of the guitar. Number 4, the thin strings of a guitar make a low sound. That was a bit fast, wasn't it? The thin strings of a guitar make a low sound. Is it true or false? False, true. We have a mixed bag here today, don't we? Zhuang Ang says true. Thi Hang says false. Han Yuan says true. Ian Fuang says true. Kang Le says false. Wow. The thin strings of a guitar make a low sound. It's false, guys. It's false. Yeah, soul is a... Yeah, my name is spelt with an A. S-A-U-L. Not S-O-U-L. The soul is inside here, right? Guys, the thin strings, the smaller, the thin strings of the guitar, they make a high sound. Whereas the thick strings make a low sound, okay? Number 5, the sound of a truck has a high frequency. Is it true or false, guys? The sound of a truck has a high frequency. Kang Le says false. Hung says hello, teacher. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to speak with you. Number 5, the sound of a truck has a high frequency. True or false? Han Yuan says false. I think it is also false, yeah. The sound of a truck has a very low frequency, guys. A low sound means a low frequency. Okay, so that means it does not have a high frequency. It has a low frequency. A truck is a vehicle. A truck is a vehicle, like a big... yeah, a truck is like a big car with some space on the back. Yeah, that's a truck. Okay, the sound of a truck is very low, so it makes a low frequency, not high. Very good. Well done, Dio Tweet. False, good job. And Kang Le says that number 6 is true. Let's see. The sound waves from a truck are thin. The sound waves from a truck are thin. Is it true or false? What do we think? Thi Hang says true. Nguyen Ang says true. Let's see. The sound waves from a truck are thin. It's false, guys. It's false. The sound waves from a truck are thick, okay? Because remember that the low frequency sounds, the sounds that do not hurt your ears, they have thick sound waves, okay? Whereas the sound waves from like a baby scream or a bird singing, they are very thin sound waves. Dio Tui says the sound waves from a truck is very thick, so it makes a low sound. Whoa, I missed your comment there. Yeah, but you are right there. Alright, good job if you got those right, guys. I feel like some of you may be confused, but don't worry. Okay, now what I would like you to do for the next activity is find and write the words. Nice and quickly, guys, please, fast as you can. I want you to write 1 to 10, type as many of the words that you can see that are on the circumference of this guitar. The first one, number 1, is low. Can we see the second word? Number 2, high. Yeah, good job. How about number 3? Fast as you can, guys. Please write your comments as fast as you can. That would be awesome. Number 3, sound. Let's have a look. Yeah, great job. Sound, that's S-O-U-N-D, sound. Number 1 is low. Number 2 is high. Number 3 is sound. How about number 4? Number 4, Nam Ang says string. Good job. Yeah, it is. It's a string. A guitar has many strings. 6 strings to be exact. Number 5, Han Yuan says guitar. Well done, it is guitar. G-U-I-T-A-R, guitar. That's a guitar. Alright, how about number 6, guys? What is number 6? Do we go here now? Who knows the answer to number 6, guys? Let's see. Who knows the answer here? Number 6, frequency. Yeah, great job. It is. It's frequency. Well done. How about, yeah, number 7 is truck, says Nam Ang. Good job. It is. It's a truck. How about number 8? Thick and thin. Yeah, we have thick, thin, and we have one more here. What is next? Ooh, Quay Trang has written all of them. Let's see. 2, high, good. 3, sound, good. 4, string, good. 5, guitar, well done. Frequency, truck, thin and thick. Well done, fantastic. But you missed one here, didn't you, I think? It is vibrate, guys. Remember that if you pluck a string, it vibrates. Vibrates means it shakes, like this. And then we have, yeah, lots of you guys getting the word vibrate. And then we have thin, a thin string, and we have thick, a thick string, okay? So a sound is something that you can hear. A guitar makes a sound. Your voice makes a sound. A string is something that you find on a guitar. A frequency is the thin... is the sound waves that are either thin or thick. Okay, that is a frequency. If you have a high frequency, it has a high pitch, and if it has a low frequency, it has a low pitch. We have a truck, which is a vehicle. Vibrate, strings, the strings on the guitar vibrate, they move. Thin strings and thick strings. Alright, well done if you got all of those answers correct, guys. That's fantastic. We have another activity. Oh my gosh. Complete the chart. Okay, so things that make a high sound. Things that make a high sound is a thin guitar string, remember? The thin guitar strings, they make a high sound. So, guys, please look through these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sentences, and I would like you to place them in the correct columns, please. That would be great. What an amazing good job. Yeah, I agree, Namang. Well done, guys. So, who can tell me things that make a low sound? What makes a low sound? Please try to write your comments in the comment box, please. Dwee Twee says a baby's cry, but you have to tell me, is it a high sound or a low sound? Please write things that make a high sound or things that make a low sound. So, guys, the first one is a baby's cry. That makes a high sound. It is hard for your ears to listen to it. A baby's cry has a high frequency, okay? It makes a high sound. Okay, things that make a high sound, a baby's cry. Okay, how about the next one down? What else makes a high sound? A bird's song. I think you might be right. Let's see. You're right. A bird's song makes a high sound. What is a bird? A bird is an animal that can usually fly, like an eagle or a seagull or a crow. Those are birds. Alright, so things that make a low sound. That means that a thick guitar string makes a low sound. Well done if you got the answer to that right, guys. What else makes a low sound? Duang Huang says high sound, a plane. A plane doesn't make a high sound. A plane makes a low sound. Well done, Nam Ang, yeah. We have a truck too. A truck makes a low sound. And so does a plane. All of these things make low sounds. They have low frequencies, okay? That means you can see the vibrations. Nam Ang says, what the heck? Why do you say what the heck, Nam Ang? Alright, shall we move on? Do you guys understand? Let's see if we can think of some other things that make a high sound. So, a window breaking, that will make a high sound. How about a gunshot, guys? If you hear a gunshot, is that a high sound or a low sound? It's a low sound. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Let's talk about your voice, guys. Your voice. So, a question for you guys. Is your voice the same or different from your friends? So, you can listen to how I am speaking right now. Does your voice, does it sound the same as my voice? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, let's find out about your voice, okay? We have a diagram here of a human body. And look, air goes in through the nose and goes out through the mouth. Here we have your throat. Your throat is inside your neck here. This is your chest. The air goes down into your lungs. You have two lungs. and inside your throat you have your vocal cords. Your vocal cords are what help you to sing. Okay, I'm good to learning English, but I don't write well. Okay, Nama, that's okay, no problem. That is why you are here with me, right? So that we can improve your English, how you write. Good job for being here, guys, if you are still watching the stream. Well done. So everyone's voice is different. A man's voice is usually lower than a woman's voice. I'll repeat that again. A man's voice is usually lower than a woman's voice, okay? When you speak, your throat vibrates. So, when you speak, your throat vibrates. In your throat, you have vocal cords. Can you see here? These are your vocal cords. When you speak, air from your lungs goes between your vocal cords, and your vocal cords vibrate. And that is what makes the sound, guys. So, you will be able to hear, you will be able to feel, your vocal cords. If you put your hand on your neck like this and you talk, you can feel your throat vibrate. You can feel your vocal cords, especially here. You can feel your throat vibrate. I'm going to read that one more time while you guys feel your throats. Everyone's voice is different. A man's voice is usually lower than a woman's voice. So, my voice, is it low or is it high? It's probably quite low, right? I mean, not very low, not crazy low, but quite low. A man's voice is usually lower than a woman's voice. When you speak, your throat vibrates. The same way that the guitar strings vibrates, your throat vibrates. In your throat, you have vocal cords. These are your vocal cords. When you speak, air from your lungs goes between your vocal cords, and your vocal cords vibrate. Okay? Guys, do please try to speak in English if you have any questions. It's much better if you are speaking in English, okay? So here we have your Vietnamese translation for throat, the noun. And here we have the Vietnamese translation for a vocal cord, guys. This is your vocal cord, okay? Okay. I feel like I need to go through this one more time with you guys. A lot of question marks on the stream, okay? Okay, so... my voice, is it making a high sound or a low sound? It's making a low sound, right? If I was making a high sound, it would sound like this. Okay, that is a high sound. This is a low sound, okay? Now, my voice is making a low sound because air is coming through my nose, down my throat, okay? And I am talking, right? The air is going into my lungs and then back up my throat, and then it is touching my vocal cords, and it is making my voice make this sound. Yeah. So your vocal cords are inside your throat, guys. They're around here, and they are what changes your sound, the sound that your voice makes, okay? Okay. When you sing, you use your mouth. Look, here we have Ariana Grande. When you sing, you use your mouth, your throat, and your chest. This is your chest. You make your vocal cords shorter or longer so that you can sing high notes or low notes. So you make your vocal cords shorter or longer so that you can sing high notes or low notes. So you can change your vocal cords. Singers can learn how to use their body so that they can sing better. Alright, okay, so one more time. When you sing, you use your mouth, your throat, and your chest. You make your vocal cords shorter or longer so that you can sing high notes or low notes. So Ariana Grande, she has fantastic control of her vocal cords, right? Because she can sing and she can hold very long notes. A long note is when it goes on for a long time, right? That is a long note, whereas a short note is something that's like Okay, so when you sing, you use your mouth, your throat, and your chest. You make your vocal cords shorter or longer so that you can sing high notes or low notes. Singers can learn how to use their body so that they can sing better. Okay, here we have your Vietnamese translation for chest and for note. Alright, let's move on. So what I would like you to do, guys, is please match the word to the number. Yes, please, thank you. What do you guys think? What is number 1? Guys, there's a PC, your teacher, very lag. I'm sorry if there is a lag here, guys. There's not much I can do about that. I can't tell the note because it's pretty hard. Yeah, do try to speak English, guys. That would be great. Okay, Luan Bui says number 1, mouth. I don't think number 1 is mouth. Number 1 is pointing right here. What do you breathe in? Ah, you changed your mind. Now you're saying air, right? Yeah, air. It is air. Good job. Number 1, air. Let's see. Yeah, it is. It's air. So you breathe in the air through your nose, okay? And it goes into your what? Good at plus N, not good plus N. What do you mean? Number 2, mouth. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, so here we have the mouth. So we breathe air in through the nose and out through the mouth. But sometimes we can breathe air in through our mouth, right? And out through our nose. Okay, good job. Wow, lots of you guys are commenting now. That's great. Okay, so number 3. What do we think number 3 is, guys? Number 3 is throat, okay? So the air goes down into your throat and your vocal cords are in your throat, aren't they? So number 4 is chest, okay? This is your chest. It's a big area, okay? Number 5, who knows what number 5 is? Luan Bui says vocal cords. Yeah, you're right. These are your vocal cords here. Your vocal cords are what change the sound of your voice. They are what help you to sing. And number 6, Duong Ang says lung. Or lungs, right? Let's see. Yeah. They are your lungs. Your air goes down your throat into your lungs. Okay, great job. Well done. My Wi-Fi is lagging. Maybe the computer has an error. I will try hard to watch. Yeah, maybe it's your computer. Who knows? I don't think we should be lagging. I hope not. I suggest studying at home for some Vietnamese words. Yeah, I agree. I don't understand what we're studying. We're learning all about sounds, okay? Sounds and music. And how some sounds make some low sounds and how we make high sounds. Alright. Okay, let's move on, guys. So what I would like you to do, please, is read these sentences and try to fill in the blanks, okay? So a man's voice is lower than a woman's voice, right? Does your dad have a lower voice than your mum? Probably. I'm sorry if there's a lag, guys. There's nothing I can do. I don't play Pokemon Go, Nung Rose. Do you? I did when it first came out. And everybody downloaded it, right? I was in England when Pokemon Go came out, and for maybe 1 week, everybody was addicted to their phones, playing Pokemon Go. Crazy. But then everybody forgot about it, in England at least. Yeah, guys, do try to speak English. It's much better for me. And for you too, okay? So number 2, higher. Yeah, lots of you guys are saying higher. Well done. A baby's voice is higher than a man's voice. Yeah. Oh, not heighter. Let's make a quick change there. Okay, let's change the presenter view. Yeah, it is. Number 2 is higher. How about number 3, guys? On a guitar, the sound of a thin string is what? On a guitar, the sound of a thin string is than the sound of a thick string. Is it higher or lower? On a guitar, the sound of a thin string is it higher or lower than the sound of a thick string? Nguyen says higher. Well done. That's a bit of a confusing question, isn't it? But yes, it is. It's higher. Oh, we've got the same mistake. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. Yeah, so it is. On a guitar, the sound of a thin string is higher than the sound of a thick string. Okay. The thin strings make a higher sound, right? They hurt your ears more than the thick strings at the top of the guitar. Number 4, the sound of a plane is higher or lower than a bird's song. Thi Hang says higher. What do you guys think? Is it higher or lower? Higher. The sound of a plane is higher or lower than a bird's song. Lots of people saying higher. I think, guys, the answer is lower. Yeah, well done, Rose. It is. It's lower. Let's see. Yeah, the answer is lower. Well done. Yeah, so guys, remember, the low sounds are the sounds that you can hear that do not hurt your ears, okay? They are the sounds that are nice to your ears. So like a truck driving by or a drum or something like that. Higher, not heighter. Yeah, that's right. I tried to change the presentation. Hung says, you see, teacher, if you get out of the slide and fix the problems, we see the answers. Okay, so you can tell me the answer to number 5 then, Hung, right? A girl's voice is higher or lower than a man's voice. Lots of people are saying higher. A girl's voice is higher or lower. Yeah, well done, guys. A girl's voice is higher than a man's voice. And a man's voice is lower than a woman's voice. Okay, so please, what I would like you to do is answer the questions below. Where are your vocal cords? Are they in your leg? No. Are they in your shoulder? No. Where are your vocal cords, guys? What do we think? Where are your vocal cords, guys? What do you think, guys? We've got lots of chickens in the chat. Please don't try to spam the chickens, guys. Hidden technique. 1, well done, Lauren Beef. Great job. In the throat. Fantastic. Well done, Hamvui. You also got that answer right. Well done. Let's see. Where are your vocal cords? It's in my throat. Yeah, or they are in my throat. We'll make another quick change. Yeah, they are in my throat, guys. How about number 2? What do your vocal cords do when you speak? What do your vocal cords do when you speak, guys? The stream ends at in 20 minutes at 9 PM Namang. What do we think? What do your vocal cords do when you speak? Yeah, well done, Dingha. They vibrate. Fantastic. They do, they vibrate. Your vocal cords vibrate, guys. They vibrate. Remember, it's they because there's 2. Your vocal cords vibrate. Okay. Who knows the answer to number 3? Which is usually higher? A man's voice or a woman's voice? Which is higher, guys? What do you think? My Nguyen, please try to speak English. That would be great for the stream. And it's great for you guys to practice your English. Okay. So what do we think? What is higher or what is lower or higher? A man's voice or a woman's voice? I think the answer is a woman's voice is usually higher, right? Unless you meet a strange woman and she has a very low voice. That's a bit scary, isn't it? So yeah, guys, usually a woman's voice is higher than a man's voice, and a man's voice is usually lower than a woman's voice. Okay, let's talk about musical instruments, guys. What are some musical instruments that you know? Can you tell me, please, in the comments box, if you... Yeah, well done. Lots of your answers are coming through a bit late. A man's voice is usually lower than a woman's voice. Great, well done. Huang says a woman's voice is higher. Well done. Great job. So let's talk about musical instruments, guys. What are some musical instruments that you know? We've got the guitar here. What else can we see? I bet you guys don't know what this is. You'll have fantastic English if you know what this is. And we've got, yeah, we have a few different instruments here, don't we? So, how many instruments can you guys name? Let's see. Yeah, try not to spam the chat, guys, please. Kuya Nguyen says drum. Great job. Yeah, we have a drum here. Fantastic. We have a drum, and we have 2 drumsticks. So we have drum, guitar. What else do we have? Piano. This is not actually a piano. It's similar to a piano, Nguyen. It's called a keyboard. Yeah. Oh, you do know, Zhuang Hung. Fantastic. Yeah, this is a tambourine. Well done. That's great. Violin. Yeah, violin. Fantastic. I don't think we have a violin here, but a violin is a musical instrument. Oh, do you guys know what these are here? Can you see these? You cannot see them very well, these yellow things here. So we have a drum, we have a keyboard, we have a guitar, we have a tambourine, a microphone here, saxophone. Great job, well done. And how about here? What is this one here? This one, guys, is called a cymbal. This is a cymbal, okay? Yeah, great job, guys. And these down here, these are called maracas, okay? Maracas. You shake them like that. They are maracas. Alright, so musical instruments. Some musical instruments are called wind instruments. Wind instruments. Players use air from their lungs when they play a wind instrument. Okay? Trumpet players press the trumpet on their lips and they blow air into the trumpet. Their lips vibrate, then the air in the trumpet vibrates and makes a sound. Nguyen Ang says, I have a feeling today our study time is long but interesting. Yeah, I think today is an interesting lesson, right? I like to teach subjects about music and sound, so this is a fun lesson for me to teach too. Thank you for the compliment. So guys, some musical instruments are called wind instruments. So guys, there's lots of different instruments, right? You have percussion instruments, you have wind instruments. So wind instruments are instruments that you use your mouth to play, where you blow into them. So look, we have the flute here. That is a wind instrument, okay? We have the trumpet here. That is a wind instrument. And also we have the clarinet. Okay, this is a clarinet. I used to play the clarinet at school. Okay. Of course you can ask me a question, Ni. You can always ask me a question. I will try my best to reply. Let's see. Trumpet players press the trumpet on their lips and blow air into the trumpet. Their lips vibrate, then the air in the trumpet vibrates and makes a sound. So you go like that. You make your lips vibrate on the trumpet. Can you see here? She is blowing into the trumpet and the vibrations are going into the trumpet and out here. That's where the sound comes from. So look here, we have your Vietnamese translation for wind instrument just here. Alright, so let's move on. Here we have a drum. These are cymbals. And here we have an xylophone. That's xylophone. Xylophone. When a drummer hits a drum, the air in the drum vibrates and makes a sound. One more time. When a drummer hits a drum, the air in the drum vibrates. The air inside the drum vibrates and makes a sound. Other instruments, like cymbals or xylophones, make a sound when the players hit them. Okay. So, yeah, this happens when you hit the instruments. These instruments are called percussion instruments, okay? So wind instruments are where you blow, you use your mouth vibrations. Percussion instruments are where you hit and you make the vibration by hitting, okay? So there's lots of different kinds of instruments, guys. We have someone who is spamming the chat with lots of chickens. We should probably give him a timeout. Whoever is monitoring the chat, guys. So, let's see, one more time. When a drummer hits a drum, the air in the drum vibrates and makes a sound. Other instruments, like cymbals or xylophones, make a sound when the players hit them. These instruments are called percussion instruments. So percussion instruments are instruments that you hit. Okay? Okay. Let's keep going. Musical instruments. Guitars, violin. Oh, we have a guitars, violins, and this is a cello, guys. A cello are stringed instruments. Okay, they are stringed instruments. Guitar players pluck. This is pluck, the verb to pluck. Pluck the strings of a guitar. But violin and cello players, they use a bow. This thing here, it is called a bow. Okay, this is a bow. They touch the strings with the bow and the strings vibrate. One more time. Guitars, violins and cellos are stringed instruments because they have strings. Guitar players pluck the strings of a guitar, but violin and cello players use a bow. They touch the strings with the bow and the strings vibrate, okay? So they touch the strings with the bow, and that's how we make the vibrations, okay? I can't speak because his spam, yeah, I know, I'm sorry about that. I cannot ban him, unfortunately, guys, so we will have to wait for someone else to do that. Okay, so do please try to remember to speak English. So just remember, guys, that that all sound, to hear a sound, there has to be a vibration, okay? And you can have different vibrations or achieve different vibrations through different means. One way of making a vibration is by hitting. You hit a percussion instrument, right? Another way of making a vibration is by plucking the strings, or using a bow and touching the strings to make the vibrations, right? Okay, so here we have your Vietnamese translations. Here's what stringed instruments are. We have the verb to pluck, and this is the bow here. Wow, this is a lot of Vietnamese for such a small English word, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, okay, good job, guys. Well done. Let's move on. Okay, so what I would like you to do, guys, is please write the words in the comment box below. So have a look at the different musical instruments. Do you guys play any instruments? If you do play an instrument, guys, feel free to tell me what instruments you play. But I would like you to write the instrument and pop it in the comment box for me. See if you know which instrument is which. I'll start. Number 1 is a drum. Who knows what number 2 is? Yeah, please label the instruments below. One drum. How about number 2? What is number 2? Can you guys remember what this is? What is this? We didn't talk too much about this instrument, but it is one that you use your mouth to play. Number 2, flute. Well done, Dingha. Yeah, it is. It's a flute. Fantastic. F-L-U-T-E, flute. Yeah, it's a flute. Number 3, Hui says number 3 is a violin. Yeah, I think you might be right there. Let's see. Fantastic. Number 3 is a violin. Number 4, you said is a cello. It is. It's a cello. Fantastic. All right, how about 5, 6, 7, and 8 then, Hui? Let's see if you can get those right too. And everybody else, let's see. Let's see if you can get all of these answers correct. Who knows the answer here? 4, guitar. Yeah, it is guitar. Well, no, 4 is cello actually. Number 5 is guitar. Remember that with a cello, you play it with a bow. A cello is much bigger than a guitar. You play a guitar like this, sideways, whereas you play a cello like this. Number 6, cymbal, says Din. Yeah, they are cymbals. Fantastic, well done. They are cymbals with 1 L. How about number 7 and number 8? We've just got 2 left here, guys. Who knows what's number 7 and number 8? I think number 7, this looks like it could be a clarinet. And it is a clarinet. And number 8 here, this is, what is this, guys? What is the last one, number 8? It's not an xylophone, no, Trang. Number 8 is a trumpet. Okay, so number 1 is a drum, a percussion instrument. Number 2 is a flute, a wind instrument. Number 3 is a violin, that is a stringed instrument. Number 4 is a cello, also a string instrument. Number 5, guitar, also a string instrument. Number 6, they are cymbals. Cymbals are percussion instruments because you hit them. Number 7 is a clarinet, which is a wind instrument because you blow, you use your mouth. And number 8 is also a wind instrument because you use your mouth to blow into the trumpet. Yes, it's a trumpet. Well done, guys, if you got the answer to those right. Great job, guys. Well done. Okay, so... So let's see. I already told you the answers just now, but what I would like you to do, please, is tell me what are the wind instruments, what are the percussion instruments, and what are the stringed instruments. Please, as fast as you can, guys, write your comments in the comment box below. Let's see who can answer all of these questions correctly. Who can get all of these? I'll help you out here, guys, because we're running a bit late on time. So, these are the wind instruments. We have a flute, a clarinet, and the trumpet. The percussion instruments, we have cymbals and a drum. And the stringed instruments, we have a violin, a cello, and the guitar. So now what I'd like you to do, please, as fast as you can, I would like you to circle the correct words, guys, please. That would be great if you can do that. So, number 1, percussion instruments make a sound when players hit them. Number 2, xylophones are wind or percussion instruments. They are percussion instruments, guys, yeah. Percussion instruments, remember, you have to hit the xylophone. Number 3, all stringed or wind instruments have strings. The answer is all stringed instruments have strings. Of course they do. Number 4, players pluck the strings or use a drum or a bow. Do players pluck strings or use a drum or bow? They use a bow usually. I think this is supposed to say like cello players, right? Or violin players. I can't take part in the lesson because the computer lag. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing much I can do really. Number 5, guys. Cellos or trumpets and flutes are wind instruments. Which one? Is it cellos or trumpets? Which one is the wind instrument? Trumpets, yeah, well done, Nam-Ang. They are. Trumpets are wind instruments because you use your mouth. And number 6, when the air or voice in a trumpet vibrates, it makes a sound. Is it the air or the voice in a trumpet vibrates? What makes the sound? The answer is the air. When the air vibrates, it makes a sound. Okay, so guys, I don't think we have time to talk about this last point, this last slide here. So, unfortunately, we don't have time. So let's do something else. Okay, so it is 9 o'clock, guys, which means it's time for the stream to end. I mean, we do only have a few more. Do you know what? I'm gonna carry on streaming, guys. If you would like to stay, we're going to go over by probably around 5 or 10 minutes. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to stay in and finish this presentation because I think that you guys should. You deserve to. You've been here for a long time, so let's see if we can get through this last bit. Okay, so sound and noise, guys. The last topic. I will have to be a bit quicker next time, I think. Sound and noise. We measure sound in decibels. It's dB for short, right? Decibels. We measure sound in decibels. The sound of a quiet wind is 10 decibels. When people speak, their voices are about 50 decibels. The stream is lagging, really? Okay, well, actually, guys, you know, if the stream is that bad, then maybe we should end the stream. Yeah. All right, let's end the stream then, guys. I'm sorry about the lag. There's nothing I can do about the lag, you know. I will have to ask to fix the internet somewhere. Okay. In some way. Okay, but listen, we've learnt a lot today, right, guys? We've learnt about the low frequencies and high frequencies. We've learnt about how there are molecules everywhere and that our voice makes sound waves, right? Goodbye, Nam-Ang. Goodbye, thank you for coming to the lesson. Good night, teacher. See you next weekend. We will meet Lan-Ang this Wednesday. Okay, great. Thank you for joining the lesson. Goodbye, Thi Hang. Guys, you just need to say goodbye one time. It's okay. Okay, so yeah, we've learnt lots today. We've learnt about what makes a low sound, what makes a high sound. Remember, all you need to remember, guys, is that high sounds are the sounds that will hurt your ears. So like a baby crying or a bird tweeting. Okay, the higher the sound, the higher the frequency. Okay. Whereas a low sound, like a truck or a drum, or kicking a football, or dropping your phone on the table, those are low frequency sounds, okay? Goodbye, goodbye, Viet Viet. Goodbye, Anvu. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Yeah, it's been a great lesson, guys. I hope you've learnt something new about sounds and noise, and learnt some new interesting vocabulary. Thihang says, I'm going to bed now. Okay, have a good sleep, Thihang. GG, goodbye everybody. Yeah, great. Guys, I will be here next Sunday at 7:30, same time. I will try and be a little bit quicker in next week's presentation, in next week's stream. But thank you so much for joining with me today. It's been a great stream, and I will see you next week, guys. Okay? Goodbye, and thank you. See you later.